Joining us now from Krakow, Poland, is Paulina Guzik. She's a journalist and also international editor for OSV News, an American Catholic newswire. Paulina, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's get back on Antoni Gaudi and really the man behind this just absolutely incredible, awe-inspiring sort of presence there in the heart of Barcelona. Just tell us about what today's visit means in terms of the next step towards his sainthood. I mean, why is this, do you think, so important for Catholics in Spain?
Well, yes, it's very important to mention that, of course, Antoni Gaudi is known for many people around the world as a genius architect. I mean, he designed, of course, Sagrada Familia, but also that amazing park, looking over Barcelona and many apartment buildings. But not many people know that he was a spiritual giant. I mean, he was a man of really deep faith who really prayed every day. And I mean, the moment when he died, he was literally stepping out of Sagrada Familia, where he lived at the very end of his life, in the last years of his life. He was going to another church nearby for Mass and prayer. So he was also this very humble man. He would go out in the streets of Barcelona to ask people to give donations to build Sagrada Familia, but not to only build the building he wanted to create, but to pay the workers who were working on building that structure. He was also very humble in thinking that he will not complete that building, that this is not a building that he would complete in his lifetime. He knew about that, but still dedicated his full force into creating what future generations of Catholics and non-Catholics would create. And funny enough, he said that my client is not in a hurry. So he was really creating Sagrada Familia so that God can be praised, and he considered God his real client for the Sagrada Familia.
Yeah, it's impossible to ignore just the presence of his inspiration that you see when someone visits Barcelona. Let's look back now at the sort of earlier stages of the Pope's visit to Spain, specifically when he offered a speech to Spain's parliament. To you, what stood out? This message of encouraging people steer away from polarization in society.
Yes, I think what really stood out in general in Spain, not only in the speech to Parliament, which of course was the highlight of the visit in Madrid, that he listened first to the struggles of the Spanish people. He listened to the world of university, to the world of education. He listened to victims of sexual abuse. He listened to the youth. And from this, we can really see that he delivered that speech. And what did he say? He didn't come as a preacher. He came as a pastor who listened first. And I think the amazing thing that really stood out for the people of Spain is that he acknowledged the amazing grandeur heritage of this country and the heritage that is Catholic. And he told them to carry this heritage through history now, that this heritage, the Catholic heritage, is the remedy for current political debates. He told, of course, the politicians of Spain to be responsible. He said the nation's greatness is measured in how they treat the most vulnerable. He urged the dignity of life. He urged the dignity of the unborn. He urged the dignity of migrants. So he said what any pastor would say, but he didn't inflict and say, you have to do this. No, he embraced the amazing heritage of this country to encourage, to live the faith in everyday life. And I would come back to the day before, to the Sunday Mass, where he told Spaniards, don't treat your faith as it was standing in the museum, and as it was, an artifact in the museum. No, you can't kneel in front of the Lord despising your brother. So this was the message of unity that he sent to Spaniards. Live your faith, and then your society will be a better one, less polarized one.
And that lengthy standing ovation really says it all. And talk about just a unique way of preaching to not just Catholics in Spain, but Catholics around the world. Paulina Guzik, I know you'll be watching closely as he gets ready to celebrate Mass there at Sagrada Familia. Thank you so much for your analysis and your time.